Shifting focus now to Russia, where the worsening fuel crisis is beginning to reshape consumer behavior. Ukrainian strikes on Russian energy infrastructure have disrupted gasoline and diesel supplies, leading to long queues at fuel stations and restrictions across several regions. Retail fuel prices have also climbed sharply, making petrol and diesel significantly more expensive. As a result, more Russian motorists are now considering electric vehicles as an alternative.
Not everyone can afford to queue for an hour a day to refuel, especially those who drive a lot. In fact, they choose electric vehicles simply to avoid wasting time at filling stations and to save time.
The shift is already showing up in sales numbers. Moscow-based dealership Enquiries says it is now selling 2 to 3 electric vehicles every day. That's compared with just 2 to 3 a month a few weeks ago.
Now we sell 2 to 3 electric cars a day. 3 weeks ago, this figure was for a month. Of course, a year ago, the electric cars were selling 2, but fewer. I think it used to be 10 to 15 cars a month.
The dealership, which specializes in Chinese brands, says that demand has surged across both affordable and premium models. Industry data also points to strong momentum. Sales of plug-in hybrids have jumped 125% year-on-year in the first 5 months of 2026, while fully electric vehicle sales rose about 19%. Registrations accelerated further in June as fuel shortages intensified. Even as demand rises, structural changes remain for Russia's electric vehicle market. The country's vast geography, extreme weather conditions, and still limited charging infrastructure continue to slow wider EV adoption.
I am looking for a hybrid vehicle. This is very convenient because, to my personal view, it is too early to own a purely electric car in Russia. We do not have enough charging stations available, especially in winter, and a hybrid is practical choice.
Although the number of charging stations has increased by 20% over the past year, convenient public charging remains a challenge, particularly outside major cities. As a result, electric vehicles and plug-in hybrids still account for just over 4% of Russia's total vehicle sales. This suggests that while the fuel crisis is accelerating adoption, the transition remains at an early stage.